Greetings, I'm Surveying Glory, and welcome to part 85 of my adventure in Crusader Kings 3 as Emperor Gautier of Francia. We're involved in a couple of wars at the moment. Independence War. We're not the primary defender or attacker in any of them at the moment. So we're supporting our ally here, King Meinhard of Bavaria. They're not very good. And we've got King Osric II of England. So we're being good and sort of helping them out. We don't have a lot of money, so I don't actually have my armies raised at the moment. Also trying to scheme against Count Guillaume, just because I want some territory. To be honest, Dauphin Gosbert, you are better than my uncle. Is he deteriorated? What's wrong with him? He's excommunicated, he's a murderer, he's a journaler, he's a drunk. But that doesn't affect diplomacy. Don't know why he's so bad now. Anyway, let's put Gosbert in place of him. My nephew. Oh, that's the genius, isn't it? Put Gosbert in. We might put ASUSTeK in later, because Dauphin's 60 himself. Yeah, go ahead, do that. Sorry, uncle. We can ignore that now. Yeah, we can usurp the kingdom of Burgundy. If we had the money, 500, yes. So we might save up and do that at some point. Not exchanging hostages. Alliances. Osricson of England. I would like to get an alliance there for when his father dies, but we can't at the moment. And criminals. King Arnaud. No, I wanted to try and imprison him, but it wouldn't succeed. It's better chance than it was before. We don't have a hook, obviously. And Prince Raymond. He's not very good at anything. You have the County of Bourbon. You've got a better chance of succeeding there. I'm thinking about taking your title, obviously. Yeah. You're not very good at all. You do like me reasonably well, but I don't think that's really worth keeping it. So let's try and imprison you. What's my army's almost at full strength. So we'll go ahead, we'll do that. All the other councillors, apart from the Patriarch, which I can do nothing about, and the rest of them are all fine. And we have 5 advantages now in our scheme. I don't think we're going to progress with the scheme at the moment. We'll wait and see the outcome of this attempt to imprison my cousin. War waits for no man. The blaring of war horns has reached me even here in Anjou, as I am in the midst of hosting a feast. That churl Prince Raymond of Bourbon has declared war against me. Much planning has gone into preparing to host this feast, and I am loath to send my guests home. The importance of this conflict should not be underestimated, however. Perhaps it would be best to focus all my efforts on preparing for war. I can manage things from here. Feast will continue. War is declared. I should have prepared for this. Where is my rally point? I've lost it. Okay. Shift you to... That'll do there. Now he's marching out, so let's actually shift you right next to his capital. Okay, and raise the local army just for now. I will sort out the commander later. That's big enough. Okay, just march in there. In fact, try and march in there if you can. Right, do I have an organizer? That's a supply. Nope. Okay, just carry on then. You can stay in command. And get you across here. Try and intercept. In fact, why don't we split off an army? And you... I thought I saw military engineer, but obviously not. Right, who's in charge of this army then? We'll put... Oh, he's a guest. We don't really have any decent commanders. For a change. Okay, just stay as you are then. And you... No, not you. You stay where you are. You head there. Now I've got to try and manage the feast in between. You go and chase them down. Use these down the capital. And keep an eye out for an ally. I don't know if he's got an ally. I think the King Manassas joining was a different war. Anyway, feast, cheery gathering. The guests are gathered in the Great Hall, lords and ladies from near and far reaches of the realm. One of my favourite things is to watch people get intoxicated and hear them talk a lot more than they should. I thought I was going to say hear them talk a lot of shite, but they don't. Anyway, the mood is bright, the spirits are high, and the feast begins. As plate after plate of food is brought into the Great Hall, an unmistakable smell reaches me, and I smile. That my brazen acquaintance Baron Gottfried is sensitive to coriander is something I sadly forgot to tell the cook. I bid you all welcome, and I pray you will find the food to your liking. Prestige, I don't really need. I could get a weak hoot on Gottfried, I don't think that's worth anything. So, yeah, especially you, enjoy your food. Disaster strikes. My lord, the wine! We cracked open the next barrel. It has gone bad. It has all gone bad. The feast is still raging, but without drink the mood is sure to dwindle at a cruel pace. We're losing 10 gold per turn at the moment. We could lose 185 more. I'm going to spend the prestige and get them all to pay for their booze. Ally joins war. King Manassas. Oh, have you joined which war? It doesn't really matter. Focus on the feast. Ah, is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting while flickering torchlight plays off every wall, light bouncing like laughter around the hall. I can't think of a single thing I'd change. It's all just perfect. Something is nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things in life. Lose 155 stress. Lose 23 stress. We're not overly stressed at the moment. We'll lose more, so let's try and gain opinion of people. Mingle with the good folk. We'll go overwhelmed. After having spoken over dinner for a while, Mayor Elwyn leans over to tell me that she finds it impressive how knowledgeable I am about so many different things. She recognises true intellect. Excellent. We now get 6 things. What do you call them? 6 advantages. I know what I said, I just don't understand why you find it so funny. Count Guillaume cocks his head to the side while I withhold my chortle. I haven't told him that what he said could be interpreted as something lewd. She had a lovely chest on display in the courtroom. I may not be alone in thinking this is funny either. Mayor Nolwenn spat out some of her drink when Count Guillaume repeated himself. The two could share the same kind of crude humour as I, or they could be offended by it. I won't know what either thinks unless I speak up. I think I'm going to speak up. Count Guillaume, if I embarrass him, Doesn't like me anyway. Repeat what you said, but slowly. Really think about it. Grew closer to forming a rivalry. Good stuff. You've stopped. Could you march in there? No, we'll try. Cut him off that way. This siege is progressing incredibly slowly. The celebrations end. Few candles survive after the last of the guests has left. I can hear a pair of servants letting out sighs of relief after the doors close. The food is still warm on the ceramic plates. Soon word will reach every corner of the realm, and every noble worth their salt will know that my magnificence is unparalleled. With all my guests having done fighting for the last of my meagre table scraps, it gives me great relief to watch them finally leave with loose clothing and growling bellies. I have my wife Bona to thank for much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last of the few guests off. And with that, it's all done. Baroness Ida made somebody laugh vigorously. Right. Where's this? The stress reduction. Did I not get any other stress reduction? Alright. Oh well, no we did. Let's try again, catch this guy. Still keeping an eye out other places. Not holding court or doing anything else that costs me money. Victory, war against the tyranny of King Osric II. And my contribution was nothing. Good enough. Go and catch this guy. Enemy ally joins the war. Is there absolutely nobody that's any faster here? Now, forlorn hope. Innovation discovered. My culture has discovered the Castle Bailey's innovation. Excellent. Where's my culture? And Bailey's we got. Maybe the reinforcement rate goes up. Men at Arms or Divine Right, I think is going to be the next choice. That would take 4 years. This would take 35. So let's go with Men at Arms. Oh, we've got it selected. Good. To the perceptive Gautier, I have prowled through documents of ancient and of less certain provenance. I have finally enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the county of Albi. A bribe of 102, see it done. Albi is, I think, down in here. I'm looking to try and get Languedoc into the Empire. God, this guy's fast. Yeah, come round here. He will head off in that direction though. Let's just carry on after him. And siege is almost done. He's heading around that direction, and there's another small force coming in here. Servants and masters. Archambault, Count Hubert's grandson, is firmly in my grip. However, with right strategy I might raise my upper hand even further. Perhaps Archambault could be used to extend my influence over the Count. My uncle and Isabeau's spy master. Okay, possible outcome, secret fabricated, 60% slander discovered. Yeah, let's try it. Here is how you will be certain to uncover Hubert's secrets. Unpause. Agent removed, new agent joined. thought our chance was up about 82% before. Let it continue while this war's going on. Servants and masters, Archambault has done his job well. I now know of Count Hubert's secret, and Archambault's debt to me is paid. A murder secret, and now for the blackmail. A strong hook and Count Hubert. Yeah, and now for the blackmail. Right, siege is done. Prisoners taken. Artifact seized as well. Ancient plaque. Extra prestige. Just a tiny bit. We can enforce our demands now. He's got no children. Go ahead, do that. So be it. Gain legitimacy. Oh, good. Right. And you can disband momentarily. I'll jump in. Disband there. And that should mean that, what's his name? The guy we were just fighting can be have his title revoked. Okay. He's not my direct vassal. Oh well, that was a bit of a waste of time, wasn't it? Okay, forget that then. Let's just ransom him, I suppose. 50 gold. 10 gold. Oh, we can't ransom you because probably the same liege. Same with you. Right, carry on then. Ransom accepted. You're 10 and you're 10. Okay. Sigrid must have died, my personal physician. I suppose I should maybe look into this other war. It's a bit of a walk, isn't it? Maybe I'll just ignore it for a while. We need a physician. We need to look for a physician. Nobody in here is any good. Nope. Declared wars, we'll come back to that. Chances getting slightly better. Can I, from here? No, I can't search for a physician. So, decisions. Recruit a court position, physician, go. That's so annoying that I didn't get that territory. Right, but here's Albi. What's going on in here? Oh, that's right. My uncle Arnaud is seeking to take Languedoc. I'd rather have it as a personal holding, but as long as he gets it into the Empire, that will be fine. Okay, this world is full of dangers, even to an emperor and his courtiers. As per my request, my servants have inquired after recommendations. Now they have assembled a few options to choose from. Sifal would be good, Jofer is poor. Okay, not interested in either of those. That's a pity. Does the search automatically carry on? I can't remember. One of my servants approaches me holding my prized longbow in his hands. Melige, while I was cleaning the armoury, I noticed that this here weapon has rusted away to almost nothing. What should we do with it? I looked the weapon over. While no amount of reforging could ever make it battle-worthy again, it would be possible to clean it up and preserve it for display at only a marginal cost. Prowess +4, Archer Screen +2. Worthwhile endeavour, 195, let's do it. And probably want to check out our court artifacts then. Let's find the bow. Prize longbow, there we are. Okay, let's cancel that. What do we have here? The skull cap of Charlemagne. 2 useful. Prestige and court grandeur. Prestige 0.06. Right. Swap out the bow for that prize thing. What's it? Prize goblet. Prize longbow. There we go. Get you in there. And prize longbow is displayed. Good stuff. Claims. House claim Frenchman East. I don't think it's worth doing that at the moment. We've got a new lifestyle perk we can unlock, which is good. Schemer, intrigue of +5. Excellent. And let's switch to intimidation focus now. We'll head over towards torturer next time. So, court trains. Who's excommunicated now? Prince Raymond the Strong. Things aren't going well for him at all. New countermeasure. Bounties for whispers. Secret reaches. Right, okay. How are we here? 65%. Well, down to 85%. Okay, I think we will have one more advantage. There we go. Execute with confidence. Really? Okay. Go ahead. Execute the scheme. Fabricate a claim. Execute with confidence. Scheme successful. The simplest solution is often the best. Why worry with all this intrigue and manipulation when I can simply coerce Count Guillaume into doing my bidding? A few strong men and anonymously worded letters should do it really. Go ahead, do that. We've got a weak hook on Count Guillaume. And I can't remember why I was doing that. County of Sommer. I don't think I can revoke your title, can I? Actually. Do I want to go ahead and do that? Yes, because it's part of my duchy. I'm going to revoke the title. That's why I was doing it. Let's do that and that. Move our rally point up to here. I could just rally them in the capital, but I would rather try and force them up that direction. Okay. Claims tonight. Oh, somebody died. The Marshal. Not such good news. We don't really have a good Marshal. I think we'll put Mayor Null well. Claims tonight. My cousin, vassal and knight. He doesn't like me. I can't assign him. He's already considering a proposal. We might go to war. Let's just go with Crindmill. And we'll have you organise the army from now. I should have done that when we were at war before. War declared. Rally the troops. Let's get everyone raised. What? Raise all here. Thank you. And again, we're going to send this army up here. You step into Sommer. We'll have to ignore this army of what? I don't know actually. Oh, Langres, Ypres and Auvergne. All of them. What's our terrain again? Plains. I'm not putting the sun in anyway. We've got some rough ground up there, some hills. We might retreat into the hills, so let's just go with... Oh, he's a guest, I keep forgetting that. Maybe I should hire him. Okay. You've got skill of 16, you can go in. Try and chase him down. And hopefully you catch him before he gets out of there. No, he's in, oh well, he's going to defend in the hills. What happened there anyway? Does he have any allies? No. Okay. Ghostbird died. And was the lead enemy combatant. Okay. Come back down here. We'll get this done quick as we can. Cousin's been imprisoned. Oh. Who are you? Where did you come from? I didn't kill his army off. I thought I'd stack wiped it. No. Right, you march up and find him and kill him. My uncle, King Arnaud, has arrived. Pledge of submission. Fine. Serves me well, but bring gold the next time. If you'd be so kind. We have things. Right, okay. Could call allies to war, but we don't need it. Not declaring wars. Don't have the money. Exchange hostages. Do I have anyone worthwhile here? No. I probably wouldn't be able to get the alliance anyway because we're at war. Never mind. For Amity, too young. As sacred rites distract all minders, my grandson Louis and the hostage Lothair unleash their growing hatred. My grandfather is the mightiest emperor in all the land, hisses Louis. One day, thanks to him, full Frisia will be ablaze and your head will hang from a knight's saddle. I wish my grandmother would take me home, replies Lothair. You'd be deathly afraid to insult me there. When did my grandson start speaking so? And to an honoured guest. Louis' intrigue goes up by 1. Gains on piety. Yeah, okay. Competition sharpens my grandson's wits. Siege 1, war is 1. So let's enforce demands. You're mine. Gained legitimacy again. And prisoners. Count Guilhem. Let's revoke your title. County of Sommer. Wheat cook doesn't make any difference. We'll keep that then. Revoke the title. And gained a rival. Excellent. Got Dynasty Legacy available. Let's now ransom him for the whole 10 gold that he's worth. And the other war's done too. Excellent. Disband the troops. And with that, it's time for a break. Making a bit more money now. I need another marshal. Well, I did think he wouldn't last. Who was it? My son, Stuart. No, not putting you in. I thought I had a son that's Marshal 13. Maybe it was him. Okay, right, well, Mayor Nolwenn. You can take the role for now and improve control in Sommer. Okay, time for a break. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers!